congratulations, you've won the British selection going into, so therefore you've won the nomination for British boat going to Tokyo 2020. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, really happy that I won. I'd have liked to have done it in a better style. Like, that run was definitely not my best canoeing. I guess I've struggled a lot this weekend in putting runs down and being able to hold things mentally, but yeah, to come away with the result, like, I feel sorry for Kim. Like, I know that she didn't, well, I guess I half presume she didn't have the greatest run too, but it's hard when it comes down to that kind of paddling. You definitely want it to be that everyone's putting their best out and it pops out, but still happy to have got it, and yeah, just relieved to come out of the weekend with something kind of positive.
But you showed some true grit and determination there in the middle of the run there, paddling back. You obviously flipped as well. Does that show how much you really wanted it? And
yeah, I think that, like, in any run pretty much, I'll always show that to some extent, but I think there's probably a spell after I fell in where I was a little bit getting ahead of myself and rushing, and I think that probably is a bit from how much I just wanted to get something down. And I think, yeah, there were definitely some really good bits of the run, but yeah, the comb in the middle was always going to be hard, and yeah, that proved quite difficult, and then struggled a bit at the bottom as well, but it is what it is, and I'm happy to have come out with it. So.
But that also shows you've got the pace there to sort of rectify those mistakes. Yeah,
definitely. I knew I had the pace coming in, like, even like with my qualification runs, they were quick, just small touches. But I think that with the amount of pressure there is on this race, I think that it was always going to be reasonably hard to put that out there, I think. But I mean, yeah, it's positive going into the rest of the year, but well, Tokyo I should say, but like, yeah, we'll see what happens in the long run, but yeah, it was good.
How much hard work has gone into this season to make sure you're in this position?
Definitely quite a lot. I've done like a lot. I'm definitely in the best shape I've ever been in, but I mean, I'm not showing it completely on the water, but the kind of paces that I'm spitting out are kind of a sign of where I'm at, but just not quite there yet with being able to deal with what is our Olympic selection process, how much pressure there was on each run, and like, even though it was always going to be quite likely or quite possible to come down to the finals, it's still like you still have to qualify each round. There's still that pressure in every run, but yeah, no, it's been a hard year, and it's nice to now have it over, have a bit more relax, and yeah, coming out with something positive.
And can we just quickly reflect on, obviously yesterday as well, you sort of had to refocus there. How did you refocus going into today?
Did a lot of stopping around. I think it was really hard for me. I think that, like, I almost hadn't realised how much I really wanted it. Like, I've never been someone that's about medaling in the games, but I think being part of the group that's going to the games has always been quite big. It kind of shows you're the best in Britain at that point, and that's always what I've wanted. And I think kind of more not putting down the runs that I was happy with, almost being so close with what I was doing anyway, was like even harder, and just feeling like if I'd have just relaxed into it, maybe it would have come out differently, and just feeling a lot kind of upset by how it went, but a lot of then like feeling like there was a lot to ask for today. Like, I had to place ahead of Kim, like that was just the decider, and that felt like a lot. But I think just taking a bit of time to kind of deal with it, and then like sat down with Craig and chatted everything through, and tried to get to a point where I saw today as a bit more of a challenge rather than kind of it being done and dusted.